is good to be educated, okay? But street intelligence matters a lot. Okay,
Why do you say so?
a classroom will teach you theory, but the street will teach you more. You understand?
The narratives with Mr. B.
Yeah.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you very much.
Well done, sir.
All right.
Please, it's a privilege anyway.
Thank you.
So I just want to ask you one or two questions.
Okay.
And I believe through this interview, a lot of people are going to learn.
All right.
We are doing this for educational purpose to sensitize our people about life in general, either in Europe here or in Africa or wherever we find ourselves.
Sure,
okay?
sure.
Okay. So before I come back to give you a minute for you to introduce yourself to the audience, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, my great viewers, depending on the place you are watching us from. We are back again with another episode of this program, Changing the Narratives, saying it the way it is in the city of Rome. We are here with our big boss. Yes. He has one or two things to educate us with. Please, I just want to urge you, stay tight to the end of this broadcast. And I bet you are not going to have any regret at all. You believe, you trust us, right? Okay. And we equally want to thank you for your massive support to us here on this platform. We really thank you for your amazing work you are doing with us. All right. Without wasting much of your time, let us talk to him as he do the proper introduction. Please, can you introduce yourself to them?
My name is Somto Chukwu. I am a Nigerian, an Igbo man. I think that's enough.
Very, very, very okay.
Yes, here in the city of Rome.
All right, sir.
Thank you.
Welcome, sir.
All right.
All right, sir. You've experienced life.
Good.
You've moved around the world. You've seen a little. I will not say you've seen all.
Yeah.
Just because as you are going, you are still seeing more.
Yeah, sure.
To addition to what you have seen already.
Yes.
All right, sir. I believe you have traveled and you have seen being a graduate.
Of course.
All right, and also seeing life in the streets. So, what can you differentiate between life in the streets
Sure.
and also life as a graduate?
What are we? Yeah, sure. I will call it what we it's complementarity.
Okay.
Okay, complements. They complement each other. You understand? Yes, it is good to be educated. Okay, but street intelligence matters a lot. Okay,
Why do you say so?
a classroom will teach you theory and the practical for those maybe in the medical space and also people in educational space, because you may be going for teaching practices and the other ones. But the street will teach you more. You understand me?
Okay.
Yes. You get the theory from the classroom and just the minutest part of the practical from the classroom. But once you get to the street, you find out that those theories may not be fully the reality that the street will show you. You understand? The reality on the street is very different from what you see in the classroom. Surely. I'm telling you the fact. So, there are things you will do. There are things that needs your street intelligence.
Even being a graduate.
Even when you are a graduate. That's why you find many graduates are still wallowing around and even with their first class degrees. You understand me? And even if they have the opportunity to get the job, they will be reproducing the theories. You understand? What street intelligence will teach you, you will never get from anywhere.
You will not get it in the class.
That's why if you read the book, the rich dad and poor dad, you will see that the poor dad is training the child to become an intelligent man, academic wise.
Okay.
But the rich dad is teaching his child to become street oriented and the street wise. You understand me? Yes. There are problems you can never solve with from textbooks. You understand me? You will just get a clue from textbook, but the street orientation will tell you how to do it better.
Really?
Yes.
So, honestly, because the way from the perspective you are trying to educate us right now, I believe a lot of people really needs this very orientation. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? Because a lot of us believe that when we are a first class holder,
Uh-huh.
when we are master holder, we
Mm-hmm.
are this holder
Mm-hmm.
is enough for us. So with every other thing, it doesn't
You
matter.
know, it depends on what you want.
Oh, I beg, shift a little
It
bit.
depends on what you want.
Okay.
You understand? That is why you find Mark Zuckerberg is hiring those graduates. You understand? Yes, they hire graduates to work for them. You understand? It shows you that it is good to be graduate. It depends on what works for you anyway.
Okay.
But that street orientation is very good, especially if you look at what is happening in Africa today. I am one of those people who is proposing that every African child, after maybe secondary school or after primary school, should go and learn a skill, even if it is one or two. Learn as much as you can. Learn a skill. You understand me? Because the white collar jobs are no longer there. You understand? The white collar jobs are no longer there. If you go to places like Dubai today, even in America, you find robots. Robots are taking our jobs.
Yeah.
Okay, so you really need to learn something.
And those learnings of something, they are streetwise.
If you give me opportunity, I would want to become a mechanic. Yes, some people will tell you, okay, now let me give you the full example of what I mean by streetwise. You go to the university. It is good to go to university. I am not against
Putting
that.
that far.
I'm not disputing it. Okay, I'm not against it.
Okay.
Going to university is good, but take for example somebody who has gone to university to study accounting. It is good that he has gone to study accounting in the university, but he comes out, he's going to taking calculator, place pressing 1 times 5 times 50 times 5 billion. And you see one boy who has just learnt accounting from Boy in Lagos. He has
Alaba
spent
International.
years. This one goes to the university, spends 4 years to learn accounting, comes out, maybe has just had the opportunity of doing 1 month or 3 months or 6 months industrial attachment, okay, IT, or maybe at the time has more, maybe time to do teaching practice. Then he comes out and he's working. Do you know that that person starts learning really why facing the reality?
Yeah.
You
Because
understand
what
me?
he learned before
He
was
doesn't
what
meet
he.
people in the classroom. You can't meet my grandmother in your classroom because he's the person that is coming to your bank to pay money.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
That's why I'm telling you about street orientation. You can never meet my grandmother in classroom. But you get the theory of how to handle my grandmother, but the street will tell you really how to handle my grandmother. You understand me?
Yeah.
Because possibly the person that wrote the theory you're learning in classroom is in America. So his grandmother is different from my African grandmother. So you will now witness my African grandmother when it comes to the bank.
In raw.
Okay.
In raw form.
Then when you want to tell Mama, you have to be on the queue, she will slap you. You okay? You understand me? She will tell you that she has trained 20 boys. So my grandmother from Africa is different. You understand me? So the street will give you the proper orientation. Now you have gone to the university to learn economics for 4 years or accounting for 4 years. Then this boy that has done boy, okay, has been learning this thing for more than 6 to 7 years. That's why he will just look inside the shop, look at his boss shop, and give you the stock.
Exactly the total amount of what.
You understand me?
was.
He will take stock just after just gazing. He will just give you the stock. But the guy from the classroom, it will take experience again for this graduate from the classroom to do that thing. That's why, yes, that's why even those people that has made the syllabus for us in the schools, we tell you that it is good for you to go for industrial attachment, teaching practice, because that's where you face reality. In the classroom, what we you do is take notes from your lecturers, learn from it, then do assignments and give it back and take your grades and go home. Then when you finish, the street will teach you.
Another
Yeah,
dimension.
there are even some. Let us go into engineering too. It is good. I'm not saying it is good, but in short, what I am advocating for nowadays is that even in the university system is good. I'm not disputing it, but what I'm advocating for now is for the government to look into our education system. Okay,
Okay.
they should add more of practical in our universities.
In our
Yes, in
syllabus.
syllabus. Okay, they should add more of practicals because you find somebody has gone to the university to study engineering, but when he comes into to reality, okay, you find that he doesn't know how to lay blocks properly. You understand
Yeah,
me?
yeah.
Yeah, you will be learning from the guy on the street. You understand? Yes, that's why practical is very important. And this practical is on the street. The classroom practical can never be enough because this lecturer comes, maybe he teaches you for 2 hours in a day or 3 or 4 hours highest. Okay? Because also you are dealing with adults, and once you stay for more than 2 hours or 3 hours in a class, they will never understand anything. You understand me? So now, but practical is very important. You learn by doing. And where do you do? On the street. What you do in the classroom is just to reproduce, take back to the lecturer. Even if you add yourself, even if you try to put your words in the assignment, there is more on the street. You can never debate it. Yes. Even in politics, you go and study political science and this. And then one guy who knows the people on the street more than you will come and win election because the election is done on the street. It is not done in the classroom. Yes, it is done through human relationship. Okay? How do I convince this man? Okay?